So, just based on, what you're saying to me, it sounds like community is very important to you. How has that, you know, affected your professional and personal life?
Sure, I don't think I'd be anywhere where I am without the relationships that I built over time. If 50% of my business comes to me through other speakers who are my relationships, the other probably 40% comes to me from people who refer me or who are relationships or who introduce me to people. And maybe 10% is because I reached out and said, "Hey, I'd like to speak at your event." So those relationships are everything. Even when I
Yeah.
was executive search or prior to that in human resources, the people who invest in you, the people who mentor you. And I often, you get asked if you do have any kind of platform, you'll get an email from somebody that you don't know that maybe you're not even connected to on LinkedIn, and they send you a message on LinkedIn Messenger and say, "Hey, I'm looking for a mentor. Would you mentor me?" That's not how it works. All the mentors that I've had in my life were people who chose to invest in me without me asking for them to be my mentor. It's because they saw something in me and or I added value to them and they wanted to give back. Yes, you can ask people to mentor you, and there are, professional mentoring relationships. But really, we should be looking to learn from, people that I would consider mentors. Many of them I've not met. They're people who I've read their blogs or their books, or I follow them online, or I listen to their podcast. They're people that I learn from. Am I able to have a conversation with all of them and say, "Here's my specific dilemma, and what would you do?" Not all of them. I do have some people that I can talk to in that regard. But I think mentors can be all kinds of people. They're people that we can learn from that we'll never meet. There are people that we have just a natural mentoring relationship with because of either, you know, my son, even now that he's in the professional world, he calls me maybe once a week to get my coaching advice. He calls me Chat GPT mom. Um, he'll ask ChatGPT and then he'll call me because he doesn't like the answer ChatGPT gave him. And, so in a way, I've become a mentor to him without him saying, "Hey, I'm in need of a formal mentor." And I think that's how we can approach life. I look at young people, old people, people in my industry, people doing what I do, people who don't do what I do. There's ways that I can get mentorship from people all around me that I come in contact with or that I come across, and I try again to be that for other people as well.